Hello y'all. Welcome to part 2 of my Khanate of Khiva playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 1 we stopped what was basically a Republican revolution, set up an absolute monarchy, invaded one of our neighbors, and established the Islamic Federation of Turkestan. Right now let's go to our research tree. Let's start doing, say, concentrated industry 1, that will take 82 days. Also get construction 1, yes, do all that. Free military factories, put more on basic infantry equipment, and that'll be all. What else do we need? Doctrines available, land doctrine. We need to be doing mass assault, unlock that now. Modify the government. Let's go from civilian economy to early mobilization. Do all that. And we have 11 divisions in our military. We started off with, I think, 5. Then we basically integrated 6 more divisions into it once we absorbed one of our allied countries in the formation of Turkestan. Someone was just elected governor of Bohemia. Our long-term goal is to eventually fight the Orenburg Cossack host, defeat them, then try to move into Russia. I don't know how we're going to do it, but that is the plan. Now let's complete federal Basmachi councils. It says here, in the focus, in the initial idea of an Islamic Federation proposed by the Basmachi, it was assumed that the country should be divided into several federal zones along the ethnic lines. Not only will this solve the problem of ethnic tensions, but also allow us to delegate power to the Basmachi Council. And now East Turkestan is going to fight the Xinjiang clique to our east, and we'll see that in a moment. But once this is done, the Land of Islam national spirit will be replaced by Islamic Federation. This will grant us more stability and 10% higher max factories in the state. But yeah, here is East Turkestan. They're fighting the Xinjiang clique. And what in the world is with this? What is this flag? This flag here seems interesting. The Saili clique. Oh, they're down here. Are they? Is that who that is? Oh, they're one of these factions. Wait, what happened to the Qing? Are they gone? Where's the Qing authority? They disappeared. I don't know what happened. And something happened there, for sure, in China. Now let's complete destroy opposition. This will take 35 days. Liberals, socialists, radicals, they all seek to undermine and destabilize our country in a quest for power and fulfillment of some ideals. Now, it says here, all opposition must be dealt with, and any resistance crushed at once for the safe and secure future of Turkestan. And from this, the popularity of national populism will rise in the country, and base stability will drop down. So, what is going on now in China? The Mongolian Khanate is fighting the Ma clique. So is Tibet. They're fighting the Ma clique. I think they're also fighting the Xinjiang clique. So there's a lot of fighting going on to our east in China. My goodness gracious. Can we... I don't know what can we do here. Whatever. Just get destroy opposition done. After that, we'll do one-party state and foreign policy. I don't know how we're going to end up trying to fight the Cossack host. We may need to justify on them. I don't know entirely, though. We're going to make a few cavalry divisions soon. We need to make some infantry as well. Syndicalism spreads to Burma. Okay. Now, what do we do? I just need divisions. The Union of Burma, join the Eastern Syndicalist Union. Excavation 1, get that started. Alf Landon is elected President of the USA. East Turkestan there, I think, started fighting the Kumal Khanate. They don't really border each other. They're right here, though. Yeah, that's happening now. Let me go ahead. Oh, they're a puppet of Mongolia, aren't they? Yes, they are. Let me go ahead and make an offensive line into the Cossack host territory, just so we have that ready to go. The Guangdong clique declared war on the Guangxi military government. We need more divisions. We don't have enough troops to watch our borders. Let's complete one-party state. It says here, if Turkestan is to survive, there is only one obvious answer to the question of its government. The dominance of only one party inside the system allows for a quicker and safer stabilization of the nation. And from this Islamic Federation, the stability will rise up for that national spirit. That national spirit will grant us higher stability and faster construction speed. Here's a new division, 2 new cavalry divisions. Send them to the front. Also get this general a unit leader trait, please. Yes, do that. So cavalry expert. I want every commander we have to have cavalry expert. That should be useful. Offensive doctrine, unlock that. Organization first, unlock that. Do all of this, yes. Modified officer corps. And what is this about? Id Yul Fitr. Today is the first day of Eid Yul Fitr, and all Muslims are celebrating the end of Ramadan, and that is going to give us some political power. Now, Modified Officer Corps, Army Command Focus, Army Focus Offense. That will cost us some political power, but I think it will help us. Spirit of the Academy, the Queen of Battle, the Rise of the Vzad in Russia. Interesting. What do we do? Meticulous preparations. No. Bold attack. Go with that for now. Yes. No national focus set. Let's complete foreign policy. That will take us 7 days. I'm not sure what that even really does, but it's done now. And the Cuban People's Republic declared war on the Georgian Socialist State. But it says here, foreign policy. With all the pressing matters of the newly united Turkestan dealt with, it's finally time to set our eyes on the outside world, full of opportunities and potential partners. We will be able to expand our influence in the region. From this, we gain some base stability. I don't know if we can actually do anything. We have to actually defeat... We got to take some land to do... We got to defeat the Orenburg Cossack host to really do anything, which is something we will have to deal with. We don't have a war goal on them. You know, I think we may have some claims on their territory. I'm not entirely sure. But let's go ahead and complete, build more factories, do all that now. Just build up our economy. Central Asia was never known for its dense industrial regions, or any industrial regions for that matter. We should change this situation by ordering the construction of additional factories, and this will grant us 2 civilian factories, so that would be nice and help us out. Can we please, how much war score, world tension do we need here? Oh my goodness gracious, they'll never fight us. We have to wait for them to invade us. Probably. Mustafa Kemal seizes power. Okay, then. That's over in the Ottoman Empire. Creation of the International Avant-Garde. How's that war between the Cuban People's Republic and Georgia going? I don't know. They're fighting over such a narrow front. I think the Georgians may have got some of their divisions surrounded. Yeah, that may have happened. And Modified Officer Corps, modify the government. Let's go to partial mobilization. Go from volunteer only to limited conscription. We need more manpower. We need the manpower. Now let's complete Central Asian Railway to get some infrastructure and multiple states. 9 states. I think that's every single state we control. And is the Union of Britain fighting Ireland? It seems that they are. Yeah, they're definitely fighting Ireland. German East Asia signed a peace deal with the Indo-Chinese Union. Alright then. Can I please get more soldiers? We have tons of rifles at the very least. Socialists assume full control over Norway. That has happened. The Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. We need more steel. Who do I trade with for that? I don't know. Let me see here. France. You want to trade for some steel? Yes, please. How are we even getting that? It has to go through so many countries just to reach us. So we will have to keep that in mind. How is East Turkestan doing? They're existing. They're fighting so many countries, though. Wow, that's definitely a challenging war, to say the least, for East Turkestan, without a doubt. Central Asian Railway is done. Let's start doing now. Standoff in America has started. Let's complete expand Khiva factories. This will give us 1 civilian factory. It says here, if there is any place in our country that should serve as an industrial example, it should be our capital city. To ensure that it stays as the heart of our nation, an extensive network of industrial zones must be established across it. And from this, we'll get 1 civilian factory. In like 28 days, the Kingdom of Finland joins the Reichspakt. Interesting, I guess. Modified Officer Corps. Let's go with Army Logistics. That's it. I have no intentions to build up a Navy or Air Force at this time, because I don't think we have the industry for it. I just need tons and tons of infantry and cavalry, and I think that will be enough for us, probably. I'm thinking it will be anyway. Let me see the templates here. 18 combat with 18. That has some artillery. I will have to make a few artillery pieces, I guess. Oh well. I'm not focusing so much on artillery, though. We have some in supply, but it probably would help to start manufacturing a little bit of it. Expand Khiva factories is done. Let's now complete the Turkestani arsenal. It says here, every strong country must... oh my goodness, we have the Second American Civil War stopping me from reading the focus. Come on, America. Let me read. Let me read, America. Okay, now, let's read this. Every strong country has their own arsenal. Why should we be any worse? With its creation, we will ensure that our position is secured in any coming skirmishes or even large-scale wars. And from this, we will build 2 military factories. Once I actually start to focus, and not just read the focus description. And now we're doing that now. That's underway. Spirit of the army, go with quick improvisation or proper heritage. Let's just do that, yeah. A good general may be trained, but a great general must be bred. Like horses, in a way. That's what the description says. That's what it says. Okay. Republicans win Greek referendum. Now, free civilian factory. Central American Republic declared war on Costa Rica. The Central American Republic was declared that fast? My goodness. Kingdom of Canada declared war on Panama. Let's build some civilian factories in the country. Panama Canal crisis. We do need a few of these, yeah. Infantry equipment is done. Researching. I need to get more research slots. Having 2 isn't terrible, but I need more. I would like more. Concentrated industry 2 is done. Fantastic. Let's now do, say, this here. Invest in poor regions. And it says here, it is a sad truth that our nation has many poor regions where people are leading a difficult existence. It is only natural that they need our help and large investments. And from this, we'll get 1 civilian factory. Start making more advanced rifles, I guess. Do that now. That will be started. And we'll have more advanced equipment, essentially, at this point. Even though it will take time for all of our divisions to get upgraded, per se, to their new equipment. Here's a new infantry division. Send them off to the front. There we go. And Collins holds on in Ireland. I think Ireland's still busy fighting the Union of Britain, aren't they? Yes, they are? No? I don't know. Okay, they are, yeah. Why is the Commune of France not helping them? I don't entirely know. All I know is that Britain and Ireland are at war with one another. And here's some more military factories. Put them on infantry equipment. We need more rifles. Always need more and more rifles for our divisions. We have 53,000 manpower at this point. Invest in poor regions is done. Let's complete improved infrastructure. And it says here, the lands of Central Asia are vast and mostly empty and lacking any proper infrastructure. If a system of orderly and quick communications is to exist in our nation, the roads and other infrastructural projects have to be expanded. And from this, we get 1 infrastructure in, like, I think all of our states. Maybe. Well, most of them anyway. Do we have any cores on this? I wish we did. I wish we got cores on their territory. The Orenburg Cossack host. I think if we defeat them in a war, we can just integrate their territory, but we just don't have cores on them right away. And the CNT-5, there's a Spanish Civil War that has broken out now. That's happening big time. And improve infrastructure, just a few days away. Come on. I guess we'll start working on the military stuff next after this, because we do need to improve our military if we are to have any hope of fighting massive Russia once we defeat the Orenburg Cossack host. Paraguay declared war on the Argentinian national state. That's happening. Bolivia declared war on Paraguay. Improve infrastructure is nearly done. Get there. There we are. Start doing Nomad Legacy. It says here, 28-day long focus. Our century has been populated by warrior nomads for centuries. Their exploits are now legendary, especially the armies of Timur, which refers to Timur of Timurid's fame. But anyway, we should embrace our history and model our military tactics after the soldiers of old. And from this, we'll get some cavalry attack and defense bonuses. So going pretty hard on cavalry will be a good idea, I think, for us. Just because we get bonuses for it. We have bonuses overall for our cavalry, and we need to make sure to use that. And we have a lower surrender limit. Wow. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for any wars. Belgium, join the Entente. Very interesting move there, without a doubt. Peru declared war on Ecuador. Okay, then. And we need to now, I'm going to have some, okay, nice. Military staff. Let's get a Chief of the Army, School of Mass Combat, or School of Maneuvers. No. School of Mass Combat. Do that. That will improve infantry attack and infantry defense, as that person's been selected for our Chief of Staff for the Army. Excavation 1 is complete. Let's now start researching construction 2. That will take 249 days. Nomad Legacy is done. Puerto Rico declares independence. Okay, then. Let's start doing desert logistics. That'll take 28 days. It says here, to succeed in the desert environment, I presume that's what that was. That's a typo, I guess. Mozambique Bush War started. It says, the desert environment of Central Asia, one must understand it. To be one with it. Our army has to be trained to have that mentality allowing them to survive in the harsh sands of Turkestan, and this will make our infantry perform better in the desert, essentially. And we got a new cavalry division here, good. That brings us to 15 divisions total, and is there a war going on? It seems there is. The Socialist Republic of Haiti versus the Dominican Republic. Very intriguing there, for sure. And so get this focus done here, a few days. That'll be done not too long from now. We'll do mountain logistics next. And like desert logistics, it would sort of be like desert logistics, except for mountains. Here's a new infantry division. Bring them to the front line. I'm so looking forward to fighting the Orenburg-Cossack host. Please just declare war on us. I don't want to have to fight you like this. We have plenty of divisions at this point. We're just gradually expanding our military. And how many soldiers do we have in the field? 1,000, 100,000, 129,000. Okay. New division again. Fantastic. And that desert logistics focus is done. I think what I'm going to do now is in what is part 2 of my Khanate of Khiva playthrough in the Hearts of Iron. Part 2 of my Khanate of Khiva, I guess you could call it Absolute Monarchy Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. A link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.